If my English is not enough, I'm gonna use Tarzanish. Anyone knows Tarzanish? I think you all know, but you don't know that you know. It's very simple. Simple words, big gestures, okay? Tarzan, Jane, that's all. I'm gonna talk about my journey to the jokes, my style of finding jokes, and a little bit about how I am drawing cartoons, okay? I'm a cartoonist. I'm 39 years old and I've been drawing cartoons professionally in 20 years. And I'm publishing a magazine which is called Penguin. In English, it's in Turkish, Penguin. This is our magazine and I'm drawing the back cover of it. And it's a very cheap magazine. It's almost $1 and it sells out 700 copies per week. 700,000, I'm sorry. No, 70,000. First, I want to show you some samples of my work, okay? It's in Turkish, I'm going to translate. He says, this is Sahara, the world's biggest toilet. And it's easy, bastards. No sex tonight, I have a headache. That's better. Chico, don't leave the house. Buy me ice cream then. Okay. I got lots of ways to find jokes, but I'm going to show you some of samples of it, the easy ones, okay? The first one is look different. I'm going to give you an example, but it's not a end of a joke, but it's just the beginning, okay? This is our chef, and he's going to give us a recipe about crispy fried chicken. Ingredients. And nobody laughs. There's nothing funny about it. Now, I'm going to change only one thing in here, and the funny things starts, okay? I'm changing the chef, and he's going to give the recipe now. The same recipe, no, not anything, nothing different, but he's giving the recipe now. Kill a chicken and be careful about the cups. Divide the body into small pieces at a secret place. In another bowl, crack 2 chicken eggs and get their embryos. Beat the child liquid with water and add enough hot sauce. Then combine the flour and pepper. Dip the corpse parts in the mixture and fry the flour chicken corpse parts in the hot oil for 10 minutes. That's all. I change one thing and the funny things start to come up, okay? Everybody knows this guy, right? I think it's called Hellhound, right? Or Demon, or... anyway, he's an evil guy, okay? He lives in hell, and if we do bad things, we go to hell. Everybody knows that. But I have to find a problem for that, because if I find a problem, I can solve it, and if I solve it, I can find a job. I have to find a person, or a couple of persons, who will be very happy at the hell. And I think about it, and I found it. The Eskimos. I think we are in heaven. It's warm here. Hey, we are happy. That's the way of different thinking. Refuse everything. Refuse what you learned until now. Because our parents and teachers are always teachers us something, lots of things, and when we grow up, we think that some of them are not working in real life, and it's not a good thing. So I have to refuse and find my own truths. You know those? The Princess and the Frog. The frog is a former prince, am I right? Yeah. And the princess kiss her, and they live happily ever after, right? Okay. But think about it. If they live today's Russia, is it became this way or this way? She says, you're gonna give all the palace or your castle to me, or I won't kiss you. And the frog says, love is dead. That's the truth of today. You know this guy, Hulk? He's everybody knows. Anyone doesn't know him? Okay, everyone knows. Okay, he's a normal scientist guy and gets some radiation, and when he gets angry, he becomes a giant, ogre man, 3 meters tall, and he's very strong and throws the tanks away, and he's really very strong guy, okay? But he wants to get angry for this, like that. And I think it like that. If he lives like us, maybe like a teenager with his mom in an apartment, what becomes? What happens to his life? Maybe a simple solution or simple joke. This is his mother and Hulk. Mother says, don't shit when you are in good form. But oh mother, come on, he says. And confuse. This is the main way of finding job. You have to confuse the readers, maybe yourself too. You know the Spider-Man, right? It's a well-known character. And Spider-Man with his dog. And it's a funny situation. And you are thinking, as a cartoonist, I emphasize as a dog, with a dog. If you think like a dog, if you think like Spider-Man's dog, you can find the joke. It's the way to find the joke. I'm living with the Superman, and I can learn lots of things from him. He throws nets, or etc. And the Spider-Man says, "Project, Bobby." And the dog behaves like that. If you think like dog, you can find the joke. That's easy. This is the very well-known scenes of the documentaries. Okay, 2 guys fighting for the girl. She says, "Who wins the fight will have the chance to sleep with me." Then the other girl entered the subject. "Hey, I can sleep both of you." Then the other girl said, "Oh, look at the beach." And journey of the joke. I'm gonna try to explain you one of my joke step by step. How am I thinking to find the joke? At the first, I have to find my subject. It's important. I'm drawing weekly, and I got no time to. Sometimes I have no time to draw. In that time, I think I have to find some jokes easily drawing. The jokes that I easily draw, and the subject of the desert is very easy to draw, because you draw some lines and dots, that's okay. I was thinking on this subject, while I was thinking this subject, the television is open, and there was a serial, I think you know it, the Lost serial. Yeah? Okay. There was a plane crash at Lost, and I drew it. It's a good subject, I can draw it. And it's a new plane crash, and it's burning, but it's not enough for me, because I have some people to make jokes, okay? Then I put the man who rescued from the plane crash. Okay, now it's growing, but it's not enough for me. I have to find a problem, maybe lots of problem to change it to a joke, okay? So I found this guy. He came here to welcome to plane crasher, and he says his name. hello, Mr. Ercan, I came here to welcome you. It's a weird situation because there is lots of problems in it. This guy, how does he know that the plane will gonna crash here? How does he know he's gonna survive? How does he know his name? There are lots of questions here, and if I find one answer for all those questions, this will be my job. And I found this solution. I'm waiting for you for the sidekicks meeting. And he's a sidekick too. Yes. Of course, you know, he says, I know it. But they are not looking like sidekicks, so I made some improvements on them. The hell is a good subject for me because it's an irritated place and there will be many conflicts. This is the hellhound. It's got goats. Project. Yeah. And this is hell. I can do some fire and some smokes. It's not a good place for us, okay? I'm gonna put a lawyer in it. Think this way, if you go somewhere, if you got a laptop, the first question you're gonna ask, do you have Wi-Fi connection? Right? Okay. The lawyer in the hell and he asked for him, do you have a Wi-Fi? Okay? It's a good subject. Sitting on a rock, does not look. Okay, it's apple. Okay, he asked if you say no, it's very regular. It's not a good thing to find a joke because it's expecting answer of the demon, okay? So I'm gonna try the other way. He's gonna say, yes, we have. Also, we got 300 megabits of speed. It's cool, very fast. Now, everything's going good, but it's not okay for me, because there's no way to find joke here, because this situation is good, it's very good. I have to turn it back, and then he says, but your laptop gonna melt down in 5 seconds. I'm gonna show you how am I drawing. The frame is very important because I have to know my borders. Then I use my pencil and make my searching lines. Because if I want to make corrections, it's very easy way to correct in this form. Because I'm looking for where the speaking balloons are, where the objects and the I'm designing the whole scene with the searching lines. I make all my corrections here, then I start to draw with details, okay? And it becomes clear now. The man, the sheep on his hand, the other sheep, and the fence, okay? When it's okay, I have to draw it again with the ink because of the publishing issues. Then after that, I erase all the pencils, and clear cartoon. And I color it and write the jokes on it. Right, you come with me. Let's have some tasty chops for dinner tonight. About time too, I'm sick of eating grass all the time. That was my speech. And this is the hard part for me. If you have questions, I can, at least I'll try to answer it, okay? Thank you!